Hello again? I left off my last video at category 14, so I'm finishing off this series with category 15. Now that doesn't mean this series is officially over. At some point in the future, I might make more categories, so make sure to stay updated. And like always, the full wiki for all of these notes is linked on my website, which you can find in my bio. Now let's shift into population dynamics and demographic stability. Demon reproduction is not random. It is strongly tied to regional climate extremes. Northern demons mate during the coldest month of winter. Western demons mate during the hottest month of summer. Southern demons mate during the most humid month in spring. Eastern demons mate during the wettest month in spring. These mating seasons are biologically driven. As a result, most pregnancies within a region occur at the same time, creating predictable population patterns. However, pregnancy marks the beginning of what is known as the culling period. The entire 4-month gestation becomes a window of heightened violence and instability. Pregnant demons are paradoxically both more vulnerable and more dangerous. They are seen as targets, yet they are also highly aggressive. Shadow demons, in particular, exploit these periods for active hunting. Instead of constant, steady mortality throughout the year, demon society experiences concentrated waves of violence. Each region's primary culling period begins immediately after its mating season and lasts the full 4 months of pregnancy. This creates synchronized instability. During these windows, local death rates can spike dramatically, sometimes reaching 5 to 8% within affected areas. Entire regions temporarily destabilize. Some demons migrate to avoid the danger, others fortify territories or prepare hunting strategies in anticipation. Off-season pregnancies still occur, but they're less predictable. These scattered pregnancies trigger smaller, isolated culling events throughout the year. Because they lack communal preparation, they can sometimes be even more dangerous on a local scale. Despite their power and potential immortality, demon reproduction remains surprisingly rare. Only about 1 to 2% of the population reproduces in a given year. Even though pregnancies often produce 2 to 3 offspring, the extreme danger associated with gestation limits, overall growth, biological cycles, cultural pressures, and the mortality risk all act as constraints. To put this into perspective, in a population of 500 million demons, an average yearly death rate of 3% results in roughly 15 million deaths annually, a 1 to 2% reproduction rate, with an average of 2 to 3 offspring per pregnancy, maintains relative equilibrium. If reproduction were to exceed roughly 2% per year, the population would begin growing exponentially. If it drops below 1%, long-term decline begins. This system prevents population explosion. Immortality combined with multi-child births would normally create unsustainable growth. Instead, pregnancy-linked violence acts as an organic population control. It keeps demons dominant without pushing them toward extinction or overcrowding. The violence feels natural to their biology rather than artificially imposed. Regionally, this creates shifting instability patterns. Areas with concentrated pregnancies experience temporary chaos, followed by stabilization. Over time, this encourages population spread rather than dense clustering, as demons adapt to avoid predictable danger zones. In the end, demon society balances on a cycle of growth, violence, survival, and adaptation. It is dangerous, but not random. Brutal, yet structured. And like everything else in their world, survival depends on timing, instinct, and the bonds formed in early life. Thank you so much to everyone who has watched my little video notes series on my succubus and demon species. It honestly means so much to me that you've taken the time to listen to me ramble about my world. This is not the end of the series at all, but for now, I am going to be shifting my focus to some other videos. So stay tuned, because there is definitely more to come. I will see you all in the next one.